During the display, there will be no flash photography.
Please do not sit in the aisles.
Sit up straight and tall.
And when you leave the building, please stack the chairs in piles of 8. If you do not abide by these rules, drop and give me 20!
You'd better order more donuts, Angie.
More donuts?
See if you can get any with shredded coconut.
We'll have to take what we can get, Miss Taylor. There's a war on.
I'm not likely to forget.
Ham for sandwiches. I suppose beef for hamburger patties is out of the question. I'll see if I can get someone to donate paper and napkins. Stationery, too. The boys write a lot of letters. Is it any wonder? Most of them have never been away from home before.
How are you getting on with the waxing, Edith?
When it comes to waxing floors, I know what I'm doing.
You're a wonderful volunteer, Edith.
Everyone's got to do her share.
That's the spirit. The whole country feels that way. Angie, any luck with that jukebox?
I keep searching, I keep hoping, but so far, no luck.
That's a pity.
Here's another one. Another what? A crazy cartoon. A funny-looking character with a big nose looking over a wall. I find them everywhere. Interesting. Oh, Miss Taylor, I think I heard the new hostess is coming in.
I'll see them at once.
I'll go show them in. I've used the last of the floor wax. Can we have Angie scarce up some more?
What would we do without Angie? She's an absolute marvel when it comes to finding things no one else can.
Miss Taylor, the new volunteer hostesses.
Ah, good.
Girls, this is the club's director, Ruth Taylor.
Hello, girls.
Hello, Miss Taylor.
Ordinarily, I'd talk to each of you individually, but I'm afraid I just don't have time. You have no idea how busy we are. You're about to become a member of the United Service Organization, the USO. Outside this club are 12 million American boys suddenly in uniform, ready to fight and maybe even die for what this country stands for. Freedom.
Liberty.
The pursuit of happiness. As long as our boys are on the march, service clubs like this will be their home away from home. Give that youngster from Maine a smile. Dance with that lonely kid from Iowa. Listen to that boy from Georgia pour out his heart. Our work isn't done until every serviceman has had a cup of coffee and a donut on the house.
I'll get each of you an armband.
Above all, and never forget this, we are an organization of volunteers. We're here because we want to be. We need all the help we can get.
Don't say no to the USO. Forget about your troubles for a while. Don't say no to the USO. They're always there to help you crack a smile. When you're feeling lonely, they'll be by your side. They're an inspiration when you're feeling Shanghai. more Bolton Place today, my teeth are going to fall out. Red head said that rivet. You said it.
Let your teeth fall out. It's all for a good cause.
Whatever we do to help the welfare is a small sacrifice. Yes, but it's my teeth being sacrificed, not yours.
Read all about it. Axis submarine sinks 6,000 tons of Allied shipping.
Did you girls hear that?
What awful news! Let me have a paper, Herman.
Let me have 3 cents.
I'm flat broke. Who's got 3 cents?
I've got 'em.
Here.
This war news is terrible.
They sank that cargo ship, the John Paul Jones.
The John Paul Jones?
Straight to the bottom. Read all about it on page 2.
We worked on that ship.
No news is good news these days. We can be invaded at any moment.
Oh no!
How come them U-boats always find our ships?
They say spies are everywhere.
I've been spies a lot to know we're getting more ships ready to sail. Shh. Watch what you say, Melba.
Yeah, loose lips sink ships.
I won't forget, honest.
If we don't get a move on it, we'll be late for the shipyard. There's a lot of work waiting.
Hey, how come I never see you girls dressed up? Don't you ever go on a date?
With the war on, it's not easy to find a date.
All the nice boys are in uniform and going overseas.
What's left is either too young or too old.
How about some of them soldier boys stationed over at the Navy Yard?
Here today, gone tomorrow. I did meet one nice boy. He was drawing a picture in some wet cement.
Oh, well, keep an eye on my newsstand, will ya? I'm going over to the malt shop for a pistachio milkshake.
Can we go too?
No! I'm not paying you 5 cents a day to sit in your keister eating ice cream.
What's a keister?
Oh, how do I look?
Same as always.
Thanks for nothing. Hi, Private Kilroy. Remember me? Gladys Brooks. We met when I asked what you were doing drawing that picture in wet cement.
Sure, I remember. Say, Gladys, you didn't tell him about what I did. I could get into trouble.
Perish the thought.
Look, Valerie, 2 more. Aren't they cute?
Why don't you introduce us to your buddies, Private Kilroy?
My pleasure. You girls have names?
Gladys the Riveter.
Valerie, the Riveter.
Melba, the Riveter.
Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-rivet.
Girls, meet the boys. Carl and Leo.
Hi, girls.
Pleased to meet you.
Likewise.
I've seen you guys on guard duty over at the Navy Yard.
Temporarily, until we can get a permanent assignment.
Overseas.
I feel so sorry for you guys. You must feel so lonely.
Are you kidding? We got the USO.
It's our home away from home.
Always something happening at the USO. I made these posters to show the radio show that we have every week at the club.
May I see that, Private Kilroy?
My pleasure.
Kilroy likes to draw.
What's this drawn on the back?
That's my special signature. Everywhere I go, I doodle that somewhere.
Why, this is the same thing you drew in the wet cement.
Kilroy can't help himself.
It's what the medics call a compulsion.
Some guys bite their nails.
Kilroy doodles.
I figure wherever I go, I doodle my Kilroy sketch and write Kilroy was here in it. Everyone will wonder, hey, who's this guy Kilroy?
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Me too.
So no matter where our troops go, north, east, south, west, Kilroy will be there. So we're a friend you can always count on.
We figure 1,000 guys will catch on and do the same thing. Kilroy will be everywhere.
You girls are the first to know.
Oh, Private Kilroy, it's thrilling.
It'll be our little secret.
Our lips are sealed. Well, there's a cartoon character, I declare. He's been showing up most everywhere. He's got great big eyes and a big old schnoz. Looks like something from the land of Oz. He's got 2 big hands reaching over the fence. He's got a great big worldwide audience. He's known from Hong Kong to Boston to Tangier. You know it's a fact. Kilroy was here. I said Kilroy. When are you show up? Kilroy, are you real or made up? Kilroy's kind of fun to play in peekaboo. This shy little guy's a friend to me and you. You see, from east to west, you're gonna find his face. Well, that cat can brighten up any place. And when you least expect it, he'll appear saying, hey there, boys. Kilroy was here. I say, Kilroy, when you gonna show up? Kilroy, are you real or made up? you've ever seen. Is the Army, Navy, Air Force, a U.S. Marine? Is the infantry a CB, a bombardier? Let's give that boy an American cheer, 'cause Kilroy was here. Kilroy, where you gonna show up? Kilroy, are you real or made up? Kilroy's kind of fun to play in peekaboo. This shy little guy's a friend to me and you. Kilroy, where you gonna show up? Kilroy, are you real or made up? Kilroy's kind of fun to play in peekaboo. This shy little guy's a friend to me and you. Hey there, friends, have we made it clear? You find that boy in every hemisphere. We're all good Americans, lend an ear, 'cause Kilroy was here. Kilroy was here.
I think it's a wonderful idea, Private Kilroy.
It'll give the troops something to think about besides mud and bombs.
I'd like to see this radio show.
Me too. Say guys, how about inviting us to the club?
Yeah, we don't always dress like this.
We'd like to. We really would. But they don't allow civilians into the club.
Unless they're volunteers.
Come on, guys. I need to get these posters over to Miss Taylor.
See ya, girls.
See ya, fellas. Kilroy was here all right, but he left.
All the action's over at the USO.
We can't get in.
What's the matter with us? Who says we can't?
How?
Don't say no to the USO.
Oh my good golly, what a swinging little dolly. A high-stepping rabbit girl, what a dish. Looking keen, hubba hubba fine. With Soldier Boys hoping that she'll be fine. Hidey, 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 hidey. Howdy, 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 ho.
Hey there, soldier boy, what do you know?
Shot that jukebox, singing on the records. Bum, bum, the money, can't go wrong. Shot that jukebox, singing on the records. It fits the week against it all night long. Shot that jukebox, singing on the records. Dance away your troubles, make it feel it blue. Shot that jukebox, singing on the records. Beat that juke so I can dance with you. Shot that jukebox, singing on the records. Come on, a little run, while you play that song. Shot that jukebox, singing on the records. It fits the week against it all night long. It fits the week against it all night long. Stop that jukebox, play that song.
Wonderful, boys and girls, wonderful. Are you all having a good time?
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't forget, tonight is our weekly radio show. We broadcast from this very room, courtesy of the USO's Star Spangled Network. And courtesy of my devoted assistant, Angie Wilberforce, tonight we'll be having shredded coconut donuts. Take a bow, Angie. I don't know how you do it, Angie, but you do. And as if shredded coconut donuts aren't enough, we've got that fabulous tap dancer who can tap faster than anyone alive. I want a big round of applause for Miss Kitty Evans.
Hi, fellas.
Hi, Kitty.
When I do taps, I don't mean lights out. Get ready, get set, and a 1, and a 2, and away we go.
Angie, better see the blackout curtains. Make sure they're drawn tight.
Leave it to me.
I'll do that. Everyone's as comfortable as possible.
I want to talk to you, Miss Taylor. They told me to tell you to stay.
Who?
Some government types. I saw their identification.
What did they want to speak to me about?
You'll have to ask them.
Miss Taylor.
Yes?
Miss Ruth Taylor.
Yes?
Miss Ruth Taylor of 306 Willow Lane, Brooklyn, New York.
Father's name George, mother's name Mary.
What is this? Who are you?
I told you they were government types.
That'll be all, Mr. Wilcox. We appreciate your assistance.
Only doing my duty as an American citizen.
We'd like to talk to Miss Taylor private now, please.
That's okay. I don't have to hang around here. I've got plenty to do. I don't want to see a sliver of light coming from my patrol. I'm authorized to issue citations.
You're a credit to civilian defense.
Why, thank you. I appreciate that. Why, I think of our boys at the Battle of Bunker Hill, the Boston Tea Party, the Battle of Lexington.
Mr. Wilcox.
At your service.
Get lost.
Get lost? Sure. Mr. Wilcox is the civilian defense contingent.
Isn't this the middle of an air raid alert?
You don't want anyone to know about this meeting.
Do you have names? The light is so bad. The Office of Strategic Services.
Put out that light!
The Office of Strategic Services?
Officially, the Office of Strategic Services is referred to as the OSS.
Oh,
Miss Taylor, this isn't a real air raid. It's only cover for our meeting. It won't last long.
Listen carefully. Too many ships have been leaving this Brooklyn Naval Yard and never reaching their destination, despite all precautions. Enemy U-boats know their locations. Orders are sealed until the ship sails. Not even the captains know where they're going. And the orders arrive via special code that only military cryptographer, a code breaker, knows how to decipher. He sails the ship.
I can't make head nor tail of what you're saying.
We know that 3 different cryptographers visited this USO club the night before they sailed. Each ship they sailed down was torpedoed, sank. Only one of the 3 survived. He swears he never told anyone what he deciphered.
We believe one of those men may have met someone at this club, and somehow that someone was able to get them the information. We believe this USO club may be a nerve center for a dangerous group of enemy agents.
What?
Uncle Sam needs your help, Miss Taylor.
If what you say is true, what can I do?
Keep your eyes and ears open. Anyone and everyone is a suspect. We're sending along 3 female agents. Let them serve as hostesses. It's a good cover.
How will I know these 3 female agents?
You will know these 3 female agents because they will tell you they like to sing.
One other thing. There'll only be 1 cryptographer staying with the next convoy. I understand he likes to hang out here.
His name is Kilroy.
Joe Kilroy?
That's him.
He's a bit of a jerk, an absolute genius when it comes to cryptography.
If you don't want him to pass on information, why don't you restrict him to quarters?
You don't understand, Miss Taylor.
I'm trying to.
We want Kilroy to circulate. We want to see who tries to come into contact with him.
We need to find out who's in contact with those enemy U-boats, how they manage to know what is inside the sealed orders.
You can count on me, gentlemen.
We knew we could.
Make sure Kilroy likes this place enough to stick around. We wouldn't want to lose him.
Don't worry, there'll be no snafu. I'm working for the USO and the OSS now.
Remember, if Britain doesn't get our supplies, she doesn't stand a chance.
This is a serious game we're playing.
It's a deadly game. Our backs are up against the wall. Nice talking to you, Miss Taylor. Thanks for your cooperation. I wrote a number on the back of this card. The message is there to reach me day or night, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Memorize the number, then destroy the card.
I understand.
Good. That's the all clear signal, gentlemen. Let's go. I don't want anyone to see us here.
Wow. Ruth Taylor, USO Club Director and Volunteer Government Agent. I know my duty and I'll do it.
Telegram for Miss Eve Denton.
I can take it.
She's got a sign for it herself.
In that case, you'll find her somewhere about. Try looking in the music room or the lounge.
Thank you.
Hi, Miss Taylor.
Private Kilroy.
Here are 3 posters for the radio broadcast.
Thanks. They're good. How about a donut? A sandwich?
I probably won't stick around for tonight.
What?
I met this nice girl, and I think she likes me. I thought I'd take her to go see a movie. They're showing it in Abbott and Costello.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Well, you're always here. The place wouldn't be the same without you.
That doesn't mean I have to be.
Who is this girl?
Her name is Gladys.
Eve, what's wrong?
Poor kid, she just got news her husband is missing in action.
They've only been married a couple of months, right out of high school.
I'm sure it'll be found. Courage.
I wish the War Department would find someone besides Western Union to deliver these telegrams.
Miss Taylor, look who's here. It's Professor Milton Sullivan, the hypnotist.
Professor, how nice to see you.
I happen to be in the neighborhood on personal business, so I decided to drop by.
Professor, do you think you could entertain?
I have very little time.
5 minutes would be plenty. The boys enjoy your show so much.
Flattery will get you anything. Besides, who can say no to the USO?
Everyone's in the soda bar. We're expecting bananas for splits any minute.
A treat you can refuse.
Hey, boys and girls, Professor Sullivan's here. Oh, Yahoo!
Professor?
Nonsense. We must all do what we can.
Hey, Professor, you think you can hypnotize me?
That depends. Some are susceptible to hypnotism, some aren't.
You could hypnotize me.
You want a bet? You're on. All right then.
I'll give it a go.
I'll need a third subject. I always work in threes. It's my lucky number. Come, young gentlemen. I haven't much time.
How about you, Private Kilroy?
Me?
Come on, Kilroy.
Why not?
All right.
All right then. For this to work, I'll need absolute silence. So everyone, shh. Empty your head of all thoughts and think of nothing but my voice. My voice. My voice. Your eyelids are getting heavy, heavy, heavy. You are getting sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Are you asleep yet? I want to make sure. Let me hear you snore. You are not a Marine. You are a little dog. Let me hear you bark. Woof woof. Louder, please. Woof woof. And you are not a sailor. You are a little cat. Let me hear you meow. Meow, meow. Louder, please. Meow, meow. I believe I was in error. You are not dogs or cats. You are chickens. Let me see you walk like chickens. Let me see you talk like chickens. Let Professor Milton Sullivan see you be chickens.
Ha ha. Sorry, Professor. I knew you couldn't hypnotize me. I don't mind me a cat or a dog. Chicken's out of the question.
Definitely.
We got our dignity to consider.
I'm afraid you boys are just too strong-willed. It happens sometimes. Snafu. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Sorry.
It's fantastic, Professor. Bravo.
That's enough, chicken boy. I'll count to 3 and clap my hands. When you wake up, you will remember nothing.
Nothing.
1, 2, 3.
Gosh, Professor, when are you gonna hypnotize me?
Until we meet again, dear friends, I bid you farewell.
Good news, everyone. The bananas have been delivered. Banana splits in the soda bar for everyone.
Did he do it? Did he really put me under?
Don't worry about it, Private Kilroy. All in fun. You better get in there with the others before those banana splits are gone.
I know I did something, but I wish I knew what.
The professor, what a delightful entertainer. Wherever did you find him?
Oh, he's just a friend of a friend.
Imagine, a human chicken.
Excuse us, lady.
Yes?
Is this where we sign up?
To volunteer?
For the USO?
You want to be hostesses, is that it? I guess.
Is that what your volunteers do? We're riveters over at the shipyard, but we have some spare time.
Do you have any special talents?
What sort of talents do you need to be a hostess?
Well, we put on shows all the time.
That's great. We like to entertain.
We like to sing. Sing? Aha! I see. I've been expecting you. He's here now, having a banana split. What?
Who?
Kilroy.
I'm going to keep my eye on him.
I'd hope so. After all, that's what you're here to do.
Leave it to me.
Perhaps you can entertain at tonight's broadcast. I don't suppose you have anything ready.
Are you kidding? We're always ready. Watch. Rat-a-tat-tat, 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 rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat-tat-tat, the ribbon gun. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat, the ribbon gun. Rat-a-tat, 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 rat-a-tat-tat-tat, the ribbon gun. Up in the morning, 6 a.m., shower dress, leave by 7, down to the shipyard quarter 8. There's a war on, sister, don't be late. Rat-tat-tat-tat.
Red set, set the ribbon. Every day we live it. Red set, 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 set the ribbon gone. Red set, set, red set, set, red set, set, red set, the ribbon gone.
Where is she?
Patience, Professor. She'll be here.
I'm always afraid we're gonna get caught.
Leave the worrying to me. Beat it, you little bums.
Can we have some money for candy?
I don't got any change. Hey, get back here. Money.
Sorry I'm late. I couldn't find a nickel for the subway.
We shouldn't be seen talking together. Give me light.
Give me time.
We must find out when the ships sail for England.
They sail within 24 hours. The real question is, where will they rendezvous? The subs must know the exact location.
I have discovered there will be only one cryptographer to receive that information.
We must discover his name.
His name is Private Joe Kilroy.
Good work, Angie.
They're watching him every minute.
This will require your special talent, Professor. Angie, see that Kilroy volunteers to be one of the professor's subjects. We must see if he can be hypnotized like the others.
If he can't be hypnotized, we'll have to think of some other way to get the information out of him.
Relax. Kilroy can be hypnotized. He's the one you turned into a human chicken.
That one, the perfect stooge.
Don't waste time. Get him alone. Find out what he's decoded.
How are we gonna manage that?
Leave that to me. I'm in charge of this operation. Never forget it.
Is everybody here? Good.
You know what you're to do.
Search for spies, USO. Keep our eyes on a guy named Joe. Spies, they wear right from your fraternize. You may be in for a big surprise. Realize that spies may be wearing a disguise. Pretend to love their mums and apple pies. It's a pack of lies. They terrorize, jeopardize our way of life. Spies, they're everywhere. They may be plotting a crime as we speak. We mustn't lose our grip. Here's a tip. Loose that sink ships. Look behind you, watch our back. We must conceal our every track. Steal the secrets, don't get caught. We have to counter their counterplot. Because we're spies.
Spies.
We must be cut right down to size. We mustn't ever let them organize. Let's get wise to spies and their beady little eyes. Make sure the citizens are well advised to recognize, demobilize, neutralize their way of life. USO rule of thumb. Keep mum, she's not so dumb.
Got any gum chum?
Who said that?
Spies behind you, watch your back.
When you fraternize,
Look and see loud every
maybe in for a big surprise. Realize that spies
have to counter their counter.
may be wearing a disguise.
Behind you, watch your
Pretend to love their moms and apple pies. They so pack of lies, they terrorize. Jeopardize our way of life.
We have to counter their counter what?
Because they're spies.
Don't trust anyone. They're all around.
Yes?
We like to sing.
Practice, practice, that's the spirit.
Hi, Edith.
I don't know why I bothered to wax the floors. It's a lost cause.
I've been meaning to show this new routine to Miss Taylor for days. She has to approve all the acts for the show tonight.
She's got a lot on her mind. Hi, gang, hot coffee and fresh donuts in the soda bar.
Oh, Miss Taylor, I'm so glad you're here. I've been meaning to show this new routine to you for days. I'm sure it's wonderful, Kitty, but I'm afraid it won't do for tonight's broadcast. But it always has before. Well, tap dancing on radio really doesn't work. I mean, what's the point? You have seriously hurt my feelings. I didn't mean to upset her. She can perform in any other show we stage.
I'll talk to her. Kitty's the emotional type.
Oh, good, you got my message.
Next time, say what you have to say over the phone.
I didn't know I was allowed to do that.
Now you know.
You said it was something important.
It is. 3 spies turned up.
3? How could you be sure?
Because your agents were already here. They gave me the password. We like to sing. They're good, too.
What did the spies say?
The same thing. We like to sing. Naturally, I didn't tell them I was on set. I called you instead.
2 sets of agents? Something's wrong.
We better stick around. We'll pretend we're club volunteers.
You can be dishwashers. We always need dishwashers. No one will suspect a thing. You'll find aprons in the kitchen.
Wait until you G.I. Joes and Jills hear the wonderful news. The war's over.
Not our air raid drill.
Patience, come out, wherever you are, the more the merrier. Yoo-hoo! Wonderful news, everyone. Wonderful. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mrs. Cornelius King. I'm the volunteer USO supervisor for this area. Hi, Mrs. King. Delighted to meet you all. This is Pamela Skipworth and Vicki Curtis. Hi.
Guess what? They're gonna write about this club.
And take lots of pictures. Everyone comb your hair. Okay, if any of you see Vicki clicking her camera or me writing on my notepad, pay no attention. Just think of us as the invisible women. To show their appreciation to all you wonderful boys and girls, Life magazine is donating what?
Jitterbug Saturday night. Jitterbug Saturday night. Swing to the left, swing to the right. We're gonna party all night. Do-do-ah-la-la-la-la. Do-do-ah-la-la-la. 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 Do-do-ah-la-la-la.
Your name, Kilroy?
Private Joe Kilroy, yeah?
You're under arrest.
Arrest?
Come on, let's go.
My boyfriend, where are you taking him?
What's Kilroy done?
Damaged government property.
What?
He drew a picture and wrote his name on what government cement?
Kilroy was here.
Not anymore.
They can't do that.
Everything will be okay.
This assignment isn't going to be as easy as we thought. I know. I can't tell one GI from another.
What have you found out?
Anything?
What's with the aprons?
We're headquartered in the kitchen.
Dishwashers.
Dishwashers?
Makes for good cover.
You got our eyes on some hostesses.
Well, all the girls are pretty.
We don't mean that.
Some of the hostesses are pretending to be you.
Spies!
Could be.
Can't be too careful. Give Joe Kilroy your special attention. Don't let him out of your sight.
But an MP took him away.
MP? What MP?
How should we know? He arrested Kilroy for damaging government property. He drew a picture in wet cement.
Well, why didn't you stop him?
Kilroy?
No, the MP.
Because we thought you sent the MP.
Why would I send the MP?
We didn't send the MP.
I have a funny feeling there's been a snafu. If that wasn't a real MP, don't say it.
Private Joe Kilroy has been kidnapped by enemy agents.
Oh.
Fan out. We must find Kilroy.
Find Kilroy!
You never get away with it. Never.
Stupid boy.
Miss Wilberforce, I never would have suspected you were an enemy agent.
That's the whole point. Not to be suspected, but to fool you are, Kilroy. So easily tricked. Ha!
That is why we will defeat these Americans. Fools, weak, sentimental fools, that's all they are.
Says you.
We were trained well. We look and act like citizens.
American citizens.
You forgot one thing. This country is united. You can do your worst, but you won't defeat us.
You're giving me a headache.
I'll shut him up.
I don't want him shut up. I want him to talk. I want him to spill what he knows.
There isn't much time.
Private Kilroy, we know ships and troops are ready to sail. The ships from the Brooklyn Navy are rendezvous with the ships from Canada. You receive the rendezvous point via code. You decipher the message. What is it?
You've got the wrong guy.
Let me take care of him. I'll make him talk. I'll make him squawk. I'll make him sing.
Cooperate, and we might let you live. Where will the ships rendezvous?
What does that mean?
What?
Rendezvous. How do you spell it?
Get on with it. The broadcast will be on the air within the hour.
All right, Professor, do your stuff. See if it works.
It better work.
What's up, Doc?
You have a weak mind. You are easily manipulated. Your will to resist a stronger personality is extremely limited.
I like you too.
When this is over, you won't remember a thing.
When what's over?
Relax, Kilroy. I ask you to concentrate. And think nothing but my voice. My voice. My voice. Your eyelids are getting heavy, heavy, heavy. You are getting sleepy, sleepy, sleepy.
Get this down.
Can you hear my voice, Kilroy? Only my voice and nothing else?
Yes, Professor.
You received a message via code for sealed orders. Is that so?
Yes.
Did you decode the message?
Yes.
Concentrate, Kilroy. The message you decoded contains the rendezvous point of where the ships in the convoy will converge. What is the location of the rendezvous point?
Tick, tick, tick. Tack, tack, tack. Top secret. All ships converge February 4th at dawn off the east coast of Sable Island, Nova Scotia. Tick, tick, tack, tack. Top secret. Tick, tick.
Wonderful! You've done it, Professor!
Child's play.
We must get going.
Right?
You'll be rewarded. You'll be decorated.
I will be decorated. You two get going.
What about the soldiers?
They'll be looking for Kilroy. Dump the body someplace where it won't be discovered.
I got the perfect spot. I'll tie him up in chains and drop him in the harbor.
Food for fish. I'll start a rumor he's a deserter.
That's what you think.
Who are you?
Hands up and no one will get hurt.
I wouldn't
Good work, girls.
What's this?
Wasn't hypnotized.
That stupid, bungling professor.
How'd they find us?
I had a notepad in my drawings. I dropped the pages on the way here.
Those pages led us to the spot.
Kilroy was here, my lucky charm. Come on, we need to get back to the radio broadcast.
We'll take care of these two.
You can't trust anyone these days.
Not with a war
I
on.
thought you were hostess for the USO.
We thought you were an MP. So what?
Wait, it's all a mistake. I'm not who you think I am. I'm no spy. I sell magazines and newspapers and chewing gum.
Well, in that case, I may never chew gum again.
This is the time for you to do your best. This is no time for you to take a rest. The enemy is reeling and his morale is low. So now's the time to fall in line and deal the final blow. Buy, 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 buy a bond. Buy a bond. And by, the bonds you buy will bring you victory. Buy, 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 buy a bond. Buy a bond. And you'll be standing by the victory arch when Johnny comes marching home again. Oh, you should need no request. Buy a bond. For after all, you know that you're investing in the best. Till the lads come back again, back to the old attack again. And buy, buy, buy.
Hello, moms and dads, brothers and sisters, uncles and aunts, cousins and friends. This is USO volunteer Ruth Taylor, coming to you from the Star Spangled Network on Flatbush Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, USA. Do we have anyone in the club from Brooklyn? Woo! Anyone from Massachusetts? Woo! Anyone from Texas? Woo! Anyone from Clio? No, didn't think so. Radio friends, we have a wonderful show lined up for you tonight. We've got those riveting riveters, Gladys, Valerie, and Melba. The USO's very own June, Rona, and Gretchen. That fabulous hypnotist, Professor Milton Sullivan. The fastest taps in showbiz, the incomparable Miss Kitty Evans. And as usual, our hello from all the G.I. Joes and Jills here at the club. Come on, crowd around, say hello to the folks on the home front.
You're looking good to me. You're making history. Ba-ba-doo-wop, America. What's cooking? You've been living by the motto. Your victory shout. Use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. Keep those victory gardens growing. Keep those Red Cross blood banks flowing. Collect that scrap metal door to door. Buy those war bonds, win this war. Hey America, what's cooking? You're looking good to me. You're making history. Ba-ba-doo-wop, America. What's cooking? You've been living by the motto. Your victory shout. Use it up, wear it out, make it do or do without. Ba-da-da-da, between dot and do-dot. Ba-da-da-da, between do-dot. Ba-da-da-da, between dot and do-dot. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Radio friends, that's only a sample of the fun we're going to have tonight, courtesy of the Star Spangled Network. And now for that moment you always enjoy, that amazing genius who can look you in the eye and knock you out. The one, the only, the unforgettable, Professor Milton Sullivan.
Bravo, Professor, bravo. Professor, where are you going?
Hold it right there. Freeze.
Angie, they're onto us. Run to the Flatbush Subway.
That's far enough, Professor. Not another step, Miss Wilberforce.
Stand aside. I'm a USO entertainer.
Hands over your head.
Wait a minute, I thought you ladies were the spies.
Is this all part of the radio program? Most exciting.
Everyone stay calm. Government business.
We're rounding up spies.
Spies!
You can't mean Angie Wilberforce.
Not Professor Sullivan.
Afraid so.
Herman at the newsstand, and some of the others. This was their base of operations. Herman was their leader.
Harmon!
Berlin trained them well.
Kilroy, it's so good to see you. I was so worried.
You've done a good job, Agent Kilroy.
Agent?
Kilroy's with the OSS.
I'm so confused.
Will someone please tell me what all this means? I don't care what this means. This is a sensational story. Vicky, take lots of pictures. You can count on it.
You'll hear all about this in the papers. This is the type of story that pays morale dividends.
Professor Sullivan would hypnotize cryptographers, guys here at the club, and when they were under, he'd get the secret information.
And somehow you get the information to the enemy awaiting U-boats.
How did you manage that?
That side.
Kitty Evans!
He taps out the information and the U-boats pick it up.
You are too late. We have already sent the information through.
Just as I gave it to her, February 4th, that dawn's 1 mile off the east coast of Sable Island.
Kitty's a spy, too?
My father told me never to touch the tap dancer. I've never tapped better. The Fuhrer will give me a medal.
From now on, you'll be dancing behind bars.
Hands up.
Angie, how could you?
Oh, go find yourself some coconut donuts.
I only pretended to let the professor hypnotize me. We had our suspicion about him all along.
But Kitty got the message out. What about those U-boats?
It was a phony message. If any U-boats show up, they'll be blown out of water.
Sorry, folks, it's a short broadcast this evening. Tune in next Saturday night and we'll explain everything. I hope.
Telegram for Miss Eve Denton.
Here I am.
Not more bad news.
Husband found safe and sound. Disregard previous communications.
You sure fooled us, Private Kilroy. All this time we thought you were just another soldier heading overseas.
You guys inspired me. My request to transfer to active duty has been granted. Looking at Private Joe Kilroy, the real article.
You're a hero, that's what you are. I'm going to draw your Kilroy sketch wherever I go. Pucker up, G.I. Joe.
like to thank you for all the hard work and effort you put into all our plays in the past 5 years.
No, actually, we'd like to thank you about how, like, putting up with us for the last 5 years.
You helped us from the very easiest plays like Cinderella all the way up to this one.
Yeah, you helped us work on Cinderella. Guess what we did last summer? Time and time again, Best in the West, and Don't Say No to the USO.
We've improved, like, a lot over the years, and we'd like to say thank you.
And Mrs. Plana, thank you for making our costumes and helping out at rehearsals. Thank you.
Thanks again.
For those of you who were Friday night, I mentioned this, but for those of you who weren't, I wanted to mention it again. After they did Cinderella, Pioneer Drama, this was a brand new play. They sent it to me, the script and the music, and I loved the music. I liked the script, but I thought it was way too difficult. I sent it back and I said, we will never be able to do this show. It's too difficult. So after 4 more years, they were able to put on this show. And I'm not gonna kid you, this group was a challenge. And so what you see here tonight was a great show, but it was a lot of work. We started a tradition last year, and I want to continue it this year. For those 8th graders who have been in all 5 productions, that's Cinderella, Guess What I Did Last Summer, Time and Time Again, Best in the West, and this one, I have just a little gift for all those. There's 10 of them this year, so I'm going to call them up so they can get them. Bridget Keener. Every year they got little parts, but they didn't quit because they were cast in a little part. They were in the show every year and did a great job. And those are the kids that I love to have, the ones that say, I don't care if I have a small part, I just like being in the play. And they come and they're at rehearsals. And one little story, I mean, we had a kid this year, it was his first year. He had never been in the show. He's a 7th grader. After the first week, he wanted to quit. After all the marching, that first song, they marched for 2 weeks. He wanted to quit. He decided to stick it out. A couple weeks later, he was coming to me saying, you know, I can do flips. I can do flips across the stage. And he had a great time. So I'm glad he didn't quit. So it's a lot of work, but the end result is worth it. So they had a great show.